This is our crash test setup today for the oblique crash. This is a cart that simulates a mid-sized vehicle with a crushable honeycomb in the front. And it will be traveling down the track at 30 miles per hour, about 50 kilometers per hour, and impacting this vehicle right on the front corner.
Professor Frank Pintar studies car crash injuries. To figure out exactly how injuries happen and how people could be better protected by safety systems like seatbelts and airbags.
An oblique crash is when one vehicle impacts the other one on the front corner. We want to study this because we have a strong idea that the injury patterns are also not well understood.
Frank staged his first oblique crash a few years ago to measure the stiffness of a car when impacted at 45 degrees. The car was mounted on a flying floor and rammed into a heavy wall.
There is somewhat of a mystery in that in terms of how the body moves during the impact. Due to the vehicle being hit in the front corner, there's often spin involved in the vehicle. We want to study it to be able to give manufacturers an ability to design better restraint systems for this particular crash mode. During this oblique crash, we normally would expect a 40-degree hit to result in a 40-degree movement of the occupant. He may not impact the airbag or go right next to it. Now, because of the oblique nature of the crash, there's a spin involved. He may impact at 50 or 60. During that time, we don't know if the belt will come off the shoulder or not.
This time round, Frank wants to understand what happens to the dummies.